The Burnout Confession. I optimize everything for peak productivity, the 12-hour days, the perfect desk, the timers. Yet, I burned out anyway. My best work didn't come from the grind. It came during a forced 4-hour day. I discovered a secret the Stoics and Zen masters knew. True power isn't in constant motion. It's in the strategic pause. If you're tired of hustling and getting nowhere, stick around. I'm about to show you the ancient 3-part method to work less and accomplish more. The Ma concept. This truth is elegantly captured in a Japanese aesthetic principle called Ma. Now, Ma is often translated as space or pause, but that misses the poetry of it. It's not merely emptiness or void to be filled. It is a purposeful, conscious, and intentional interval. It's the space between notes that gives a melody its shape and emotion. Without it, you just have noise. It's the pause between breaths that makes the in-breath possible. It's the negative space in a painting that allows the subject to truly sing. Ma is the structured silence where meaning is born. And this isn't just a beautiful Eastern idea. It's a universal law of nature. The Stoics, in their toga-wearing wisdom, called this strategic withdrawal, the deliberate act of stepping back from the fray to see the battle more clearly. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journal, "You must build your life action by action, and be satisfied if each one achieves its goal as far as it can, and be content to go right from the start, so far as circumstance allows." He's talking about the space between actions. Meanwhile, modern neuroscience, in its lab coat glory, calls this diffuse mode thinking, the brain's background process where it connects disparate ideas and solves problems you've been stuck on. It's the same profound truth, just in different languages. The universe runs on a fundamental rhythm, expansion and contraction, sound and silence, effort and rest. The tide comes in, and the tide goes out. The heart pumps, and the heart rests. And friends, in our modern hustle culture, we have become profoundly rhythmic. We are trying to hold our breath indefinitely or play a symphony with no rest, and the result isn't productivity. It's just a frantic, exhausting noise. We've forgotten that the space is not the enemy of the task. It is its essential partner, the 3-speed techniques. So, how do we, as modern professionals, parents, and creators, consciously build Ma into a world that is structurally designed to eliminate it? It requires a shift from being a passive victim of your schedule to being the conscious composer of your time. Let's talk about 3 practical and rhythmic techniques to regain this essential pause in your work week. 1. The morning pause ritual. First, let's talk about your morning. I call this the morning pause ritual. For the first 30 to 45 minutes of your workday, your only task is to have 0 output. No emails, no frantic planning, no catching up on messages. I know, to the productivity-conditioned mind, this sounds like absolute heresy. But it feels like wasting the most productive part of the day. But think of it this way. Your morning sets the tempo for your entire day's symphony. If you start with a frantic, dissonant cacophony, you'll be scrambling to find the beat all day, wondering why you're so out of breath and yet so far behind. So, what do you actually do in this space? It's a 3-part harmony. First, journal your 3 big priorities for the day. Not a to-do list of 20 frantic tasks, but 3 meaningful priorities. What would make today a profound success if you accomplished nothing else? This is your melody. Second, meditate for 10 minutes. And if the word meditate makes you uncomfortable, just call it sitting with your eyes closed and noticing your breath without trying to change it. It's not about achieving nirvana. It's about a system reboot for your brain, clearing the cache from yesterday. And third, review 1 small win from the day before. This isn't about ego. It's about reinforcing a positive rhythm and building momentum. This entire ritual isn't woo-woo. It's the practical work of tuning your instrument before you step on stage to play the concert of your day. So this small ritual sets your entire day's tempo. If this is a technique you want to try this week, please let me know in the comments. Just seeing that helps me know what content is most helpful for you. Now, let's move from the rhythm of your morning to the engine of your workday. 2. The 90-minute deep work block. Second, we have the 90-minute deep work block. This is your solo in the daily symphony. This is where you move from the space of preparation into the space of pure, undiluted focus. The key here is single tasking. No context switching. Your brain, despite what your multi-window computer screen might suggest, is not a computer processor. It can't truly multitask. It can only switch task, and neuroscience shows it does this very, very badly. Every time you switch from writing a report to checking a Slack message and back again, you incur a switch cost, a loss of time, focus, and mental energy. It's like a chef trying to cook 5 different meals on one stove. He's constantly running between pans, and everything ends up a little burnt, underdone, or forgotten. Your job is to protect this 90-minute block like a Zen master protects his silence. This means turning off all non-essential notifications, closing every single browser tab that isn't directly related to this one task. And if you're in a team, communicating that you are in a focus session. This isn't being rude. It's being professional. This is when the real, meaningful, legacy-building work gets done. It's the application of Ma in reverse. You are creating a protected space of pure, uninterrupted sound, which is only possible because you've built walls of silence around it. Now, the first 2 techniques reshape your days. But this final one is the game changer. Before I share it, if these ideas are helping you see your time differently, do me a quick favor and hit that like button right now. It really helps the channel. Now, let's talk about the most powerful practice of all. 3. The strategic disconnect. This is the one that makes everyone's eyes go wide with a mix of fear and longing. This is a full 24-hour period each week, a true digital Sabbath. No work email, no Slack, no quick checks of the project management board that inevitably turn into 3-hour reactive rabbit holes. A complete cessation. And I can hear your internal monologue from here. That's a beautiful idea, but I can't afford a day off. The emails will pile up. The opportunities will pass me by. And to that, I smile and gently say, my friend, you cannot afford not to. This is the master-level application of Ma. This is not a day off. It is a day on for your subconscious mind. This is when the magic happens. While your conscious mind is occupied with a walk in the woods, or a slow meal with loved ones, or a hobby that engages your hands, your subconscious is in the background quietly and efficiently connecting the dots. It's solving the complex problems your conscious mind has been fruitlessly spinning on. It's the ultimate act of trust. Trust in your own mind's natural rhythm. You are not abandoning the work. You are sending in a deeper, more powerful part of yourself to handle it. Your subconscious is a powerful, generous ally, but you have to give it the space and the silence to speak. You have to invite it in by stepping out. The Stoic philosopher Seneca, a man who was undoubtedly busy advising an emperor and managing vast affairs of state, wrote with stunning clarity, "Hurry is the mark of a fool." He wasn't against action. He was against the unthinking, frantic rush that passes for action. He understood that true power lies in poised, deliberate movement. But here's the gentle, perhaps counterintuitive truth I want to leave you with. Slowing down, in this context, isn't about doing less. It's about accomplishing more of what truly matters by bringing your full presence to it. It's about building sustainable wealth without the corrosive acid of burnout. It's about cultivating health without it becoming another obsessive project. It's about gaining wisdom not through frantic consumption of information, but through the quiet digestion of experience. It's about finding the Ma in your day, your week, and your life. If this idea of mindful rhythmic productivity resonates with you, then you're in the right place. Here on Still Ambitions, we break down one practical, wisdom-backed technique like this every single week, helping you build a life of ambition without anxiety. If that sounds like a journey you'd like to be on, I would be deeply honored if you subscribe to the channel. And to make this a conversation, not a monologue, I have a simple question for you. Drop a comment below and tell me, What is one single thing you are going to consciously, intentionally slow down this week? Is it your morning? Your response to emails? One meal? Thank you, truly, for your time and your precious attention. Go well. Be kind to yourselves, and please don't forget to breathe.